All right, drivers less than 5 on the tone. All right, we are off and rolling here. David all over the back of John as they go into the chicane here. Top two trying to break away. David's got some motor compared to John. Into the infield they go. John leading, David leading Paul. Looks like John's starting to extend his lead through the left-hand side of the track. David trying to close up through the chicane. And our first representative lap, it's a 14.5 for the top two. Paul with a 15.4. David in that lime green, hanging all over the back of John. Now John pulling away through the chicane. Those leaders go. Last time by a gap of 0.2 of a second. This time by it's going to be 0.5 of a second. Advantage John Wire. Coming across the line, John Wire 14.5. David with a 14.6. Still hanging in there, 0.6 the gap between those two drivers. Oh, John catching the board. Looks like David gonna pull in down the straightaway to 14.8 to 14.8. Gap now 0.7 of a second. David seems to be getting through the chicane a little bit better than John, but John is slightly better through the right-hand side of the track. So it's a little bit of a give and take on each part of the track for these guys. Oh no, David.
3 minutes left.
Running into a little bit of trouble there. That is going to leave John out front by 3.3 seconds over David. $14.6 for our leader. 15.1 for David. Ball coming around 15.5 for him. Fast lap currently going to David with a 14.5. John also has a 14.5 and Paul has a 15.1. Leaders last time by a 14.6 and a 14.5. John coming across the line. A little bit of trouble there for John as it's a 16.9 to a 14.8 gap, 1.6 between him and David. Still plenty of race left as we come up on 3 minutes now, 2 minutes remaining. Now 14.8 to a 14.7, pulling in another 10th is David in that lime green. Our leader John Wire in the white and orange through the chicane onto the straightaway he goes.
Like I didn't even hear it.
I saw it.
A 14.9 to a 15.2. John able to pull back some here. 1.8 the gap. Paul sitting in the 3 spot. Paul is 7.2 back of our leaders. Our leader down the straightaway. Coming across the line, 14.8 for him. We are going faster than TQ even with that long first lap. It's a 25:01 pace. So everybody wants to get a little bit better. .5 the gap for the lead now with 35 seconds remaining on the master clock. And we are now almost all bunched up on the same side of the track. John coming up to the back of Paul here.
Gosh darn obstacles.
Hell, if I knew David was that close, I would have held you up a little bit. Say something, David.
That is time racing the line. If you're done as you cross the line.
David Moyer done.
Yep.
All drivers are finished.
And that is a race. All drivers are John. John going to take the win. David in the 2, and Paul in the 3.
Not Paul. It took us 4.5 minutes to catch up with you.